Woo! What's up, y'all? It's your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
LaurenSizzle.
We got Lady Esther in the building. We got classy Lady Sparkle holding us down, man. And right now, we have someone with whom I have a tremendous amount of respect for. Now, just real quick, I need to preface this by saying how important it is for you guys to get out there and let your voices be heard. It's very important to vote. Go out there, vote. Vote for what you believe in. Vote for your cause. And this young lady right here is someone with whom I have a tremendous amount of respect for, because she don't know. I heard her speak at the women's march. And when I tell you, she held this place down. I'm so proud of her, man. We have Deja and Alverez. Let me tell you, she is the first openly trans member. Well, she will be.
Speak it into existence.
There we go.
Speak it into existence.
First openly trans woman in city council. Woman, is that how you identify?
Yes.
There you go. Mm-hmm. One, I just want to say I appreciate you for coming here to We Talk Weekly. I appreciate your bravery, and I appreciate you lending a voice to those who have been disenfranchised and those who have not had the opportunity to share their voices. And you are giving a voice to that. You're lending your voice to that. So, how are you?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you for that incredible welcome.
Oh, no, we really appreciate that. You know, we got to learn. We got to be open-minded. We have to know that there are some things that's, against a lot of people, and we got to fight against it.
Yeah.
And so I just want to jump right into it because we don't have a lot of time, and I know you're making your rounds, and we doing what we do. I just want to, let's talk about your platform right now. Just throw your platform so we can know and talk about it.
My platform, as you said, is speaking for the disenfranchised,
Yes.
especially around addiction and homelessness.
Yeah.
And I'm also a strong supporter of small businesses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the backbone of our city.
Right. Fantastic. Now, what encouraged you to say, you know what, I'm going to take and go out for this leadership position? What made you take that step? Because there's a lot of people kind of play the background. It's a lot of people take leadership positions in different capacities. You decided to put your voice out there and really take the stand for city. What made you do that?
I think, like you had said earlier about there's so many people that can't speak up or speak out or even speak on behalf of themselves for things. And I feel like the universe gave me this voice and gave me the courage and gave me all the life experiences that I've had that got me to a point to where I finally stood up for myself and said I wasn't going to accept this type of treatment or this type of life anymore. And that was an incident in like the late 90s, early 2000s, an incident with police officers where I stood up for myself and fought back. And I said, I sued the city and the Philadelphia Police Department because I said I was not going to be treated this way any longer because of who I am, just simply for existing. And that kind of just gave me my voice. And I said, you know what, I can do this. And it started rolling from there.
Fantastic. If people who's looking at this, right, what would you want them to know? Because I would like to humanize you, right? Mm-hmm. We look at TV and we look at the news and, we look at fake news. We look at social media and we just see talking heads. We see people talking at us, right? I would like to humanize you a little bit. I want you to kind of tell us why you believe people should go out and support you,
I think that the people that we have typically had in politics no longer represent us as a whole.
Yes.
Those people with the Ivy League degrees that grew up in the perfect little household that never had to worry about paying a bill or had to worry about where they were going to get their next meal or never faced addiction, never faced homelessness, have never really had to face severe poverty, have never had to face actual discrimination in their life.
Yes.
How are they the ones that have become the voice for all of us that have faced all of these things?
Hello.
How can they speak on this? How can they create policy around something that they have no idea what it actually means to go through that?
Right. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm sitting here listening to you, and what you're saying does not only apply to one constituents, one demographic, one community. This is stuff that plagues so many people across all type of barriers. Yeah.
100%. And
absolutely.
I consider myself a bridge builder, not a bridge burner.
Hello. I love it.
And by being that bridge builder, as a member of the transgender community that a lot of people don't understand, and one of the things I always tell people is, listen, stop trying to understand me and just respect me.
There you go.
Respect me for who I am. You're never going to understand why I'm trans. I don't fully understand how it happened, but it is. I am who I am. And if we can build the bridges between other communities that suffer similar discriminations based off of who they are, the color of their skin, their poverty levels, where they're from, whatever it is that you're facing, if we can understand that we're all facing something like that, and that should be what brings us together, not what separates us. And in too many communities, we allow that to be what separates us.
Yeah, I agree. See, it's stuff like that that leaves me speechless, because I just had a conversation with somebody, and we're always looking at the negatives. We always talk about the negatives, but not the positive, not the similarities that we have, the issues that we're both, on consistent in fighting for and trying to, get better, a better look towards a community, right? And so before I let you leave, how can, people get in contact with you, know about kind of like the things that you're running for, locate you, talk to you, and I want you to say something to, those other disenfranchised communities and inspiring them to kind of like push and have their voice.
Well, you can contact us at DejaLynnAlverez.com or vote the number 4 Alverez.com. You can go on there, check out the website, and you'll see the basics of my 3 biggest issues. Those are not the only issues, obviously, but this campaign is built on those that have ever felt like they couldn't do something. They weren't qualified to do something. They couldn't run for office because they thought they had to have a certain background or come from a certain place. I don't come from any of those places. So this campaign is being built on the premise that I hope you see something of yourself in me. And if you're 20 years old today, that by the time you're 25 or by the time you're 24 or 26, you could be the one stepping up, running for office to make the change. Because the days of these people that are currently occupying offices, speaking for all of us, it's got to come to an end, and only we can end that. And that's how we're going to make the real change.
There you go. Hercules. I love it. Thanks for coming to the show.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
But you didn't say how can they get in contact? Do you want them to call your office, or how will they vote for you? All that good old stuff.
They can go to DejaLynnAlverez.com or voteforalverez.com, and that's vote the number 4 Alverez.com. They can go on the website. It has the phone numbers. It has all the links to everything. And understand, running a campaign costs a lot of money. So, please, by all means, go to the website, donate, support. If you don't have money to support, just offer your support and get out there and vote for us on May 21st.
No doubt. Now, before I let you leave, I would be remiss if I didn't ask about our president.
Who?
About our president.
He left office a couple years ago. We're waiting for a new one.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the best answer that we could have got. Well, there you go. Make sure you go out to vote. Make sure you understand what you're voting for. Make sure you do your research and inform yourself on some of the issues that plagues our community and our society. And I'm going to let you give them the last word.
That caught me off guard. Get out there and vote.
There you go. Get out there and vote. That's simple. This your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
LaurenSizzle.
We got Classy Lady Sparkle in there. We got Lady S Style. What we got coming up next? We got Jacquees coming up next, and don't go nowhere, y'all. We got a jam-packed show. Your boy Charles Gregory, Jacquees. He said he was the king of R&B, but I'm just listen to it and laugh at it. But it's all good. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after this, y'all. Hello. Thank you so much.
It's 2:30 in the morning.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Classy Lady Sparkle with We Talk Weekly. Have you subscribed